in a sec. I just want to refer to this, and then I'm happy to give it to you. Or you can also download them online at the park's website. Okay. We just try not to, use too much paper. So
looks really nice.
most people download them on the park's website. What?
Looks really nice. How long have you been testing?
Is there a timeline for when a decision would be rendered?
Well, the time, I'm always a little hesitant to give timelines because it really depends on the number of proposals we get, how long it takes to review them. Obviously, we want to award this sooner rather than later because we understand people who are going to do this, they need to line up their vendors and get, even though, I was just saying, even though it's so hot today, it's hard to think about, Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Better than standing in the snow at the beach.
Yeah. but it, we understand these things do have lead times. Just a couple of things. I mentioned earlier that if you're going to propose, please make sure you get the proposal in on time. That's May 19th at 3 o'clock. All proposals need a certified or bank or official check in the form of, in the amount of $10,000. That money is returned to you if you're not the successful proposer. And they should be in a sealed envelope, clearly marked with the solicitation number that's on the RFP. And I mentioned the form in the back of the RFP, that's the local law 34 form, doing business data form. So those are things that are absolutely required if you want to submit a proposal. The rest of it is all, you should submit what your vision is, what your plan is, and then they'll be reviewed and the city will determine the best overall proposal and make the award.
Would there be any period in between from the time you receive the proposals to the time of the decision where you will go back to any of the possible?
It's possible. It's possible, yes. We, again, it depends on the number and the nature of the proposals, but we can, sometimes there's a clear-cut winner, sometimes there's a best proposal in all the categories, sometimes there's a few really good proposals where we invite people in to discuss their proposals and offer them the opportunity to enhance or clarify their proposals.
So if we need to make certain assumptions, since we haven't done business in this particular park or space, we should make them, maybe notate them, and then if they're wrong...
Sure, that's fine. Yeah, sure. Again, these are proposals, so again, you'll read in the RFP, the city we're not required to accept everything, even if we accept you as the successful proposer, we're not required to accept everything that's in the proposal. And, obviously there's many variable factors based on the physical limitations of the park and city regulations and all kinds of things.
And who makes the decision on the proposals?
There's a committee that makes the decision on the proposal, a committee of Parks employees, Parks, but it's the Parks Department that makes the decision.
Is there any limitation in terms of signage?
There is. What do we say about signage in the RFP? We do. All signage, obviously, like everything else, has to be approved by Parks. We understand there's a certain amount of signage that would go with this just to inform people about the market. I really want to limit the amount of signage, obviously.
Corporate sponsorship is permitted.
It's something that we would look on. You can propose that, and we would consider it. I'm not saying we would or wouldn't, but we're not closing the door on it. I don't. The information, actually, I don't know if you were here earlier. The project manager for this is Evan George, who's named the contact number for the RFP, and we would, you can contact, he just happens not to be here today, he'll be back tomorrow. And we would, the reason we would like, I'll tell you, my name is Charles Clark, CLSVA, you're welcome to contact me, but we want to make sure everybody goes through Evan just so that we have a clear idea of if there are any questions that come up, any additional information we need to disseminate. We want to make sure it all gets filtered through the same
much.
Thank you. Thank you all for coming. Appreciate it.